Made to order hoagies. Oh, what now? I'd eat them at a buffet, but I wouldn't choose to buy them. That don't really mean much though, because I'd eat anything at a buffet. This is also confusing. Oh my god, it stings. Cheers, God bless America. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may or may not have seen that I have actually started a food-based series here on my channel. So the first the first video in the series was me eating a very British diet for the day because I myself am a Brit. If you're watching this from outside of the UK, I am from a little place called Essex. Not little, it's actually quite big. Just outside of London, pretty much. Basically a Londoner. Alright, geezer, I'm a Londoner. What I'm trying to say is I started off with my own nation's favourite dishes. But this series will consist of me eating different nationalities' foods from around the world for 24 hours at a time. So next up, as you've seen by the title, we have America. America. Let me know in the comments down below, where else would you like to see me eat from? And if you have any food suggestions from different places, that would be much appreciated. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started and rewind to breakfast this morning. Just a disclaimer before you see the next clip. This was filmed before I'd done my makeup and my hair and put a bit of tan on, so sit down, I don't want you to get a shock. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Morning kisses. First meal of the day. Oh, dishwasher's going off. Here's my sheet of paper where I've planned this video. So, for breakfast, typed in on Google, what is the most popular American breakfast? The answer was cereal. Dishwasher, can you not? Cereal's not that interesting, is it? So, I remember when I went to America, I went to Florida, I've only been once. We went to IHOP, and it was like the breakfast of dreams. So, I hopped onto the IHOP website, haha, double hop. And to me, a very American thing is pancakes with maple syrup and bacon. So for breakfast today, I'm having this breakfast from IHOP. So we've got American style pancakes. In the UK, they're a lot more flat. They're kind of like a tortilla wrap instead. We've also got maple syrup, we've got bacon, we have 2 fried eggs, also an odd combination with pancakes, but go off. Hash brown, very excited about that, love a hash brown. And I feel that a very American drink is iced coffee. I love an iced coffee, don't get me wrong, but I feel like Americans love an iced coffee. Although I do have a question. This morning when I woke up, I usually would have a cup of tea straight away. Obviously couldn't do that today, and I thought, what the hell do Americans drink when they wake up? So if you're American, please let me know, what is your first drink in the morning? So I'm gonna crack on with breakfast. Let's go. Here are the components of my American style breakfast this morning. I don't know if this is a particularly American brand. I think it might be Canadian. Streaky bacon. I feel like that's quite American. Normal bacon. Never seen an American eat it. These are the closest pancakes I could find. And hash browns. The final flourish for your full English. Not today, my friends. Okay, and with a simple click. Doesn't look great, does it? Literally, expectations versus reality. But I'm sure it would taste nice. And before you point it out, let me say, I like my bacon incredibly crispy. The eggs are a little bit overdone. None of the hash browns on American Breakfast Google were whole hash browns. They all seem to be mashed up, so I've mashed up my hash browns. Got my pancakes and maple syrup. Not gonna lie, first lot of pancakes didn't go well. I'm gonna be super lazy with my iced coffee, and I've just got this one, this Starbucks caramel frappuccino. Because you know, we're living the American dream today. I'm not slaving over an iced coffee. Da, 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 da. Cheers to an American breakfast. God bless America. Okay, my verdict on breakfast. In the UK, we tend to keep sweet and savoury separate for breakfast. So you'd have like hash browns and egg, but you wouldn't have the pancakes and the maple syrup with it. It's a little bit odd. I definitely couldn't eat it all. I overestimated how much I could eat in the morning. Definitely a bit different to my standard Tuesday morning Cocoa Pops. Anyway, it's actually 2 o'clock now and it's time to have lunch. I haven't been hungry up until this point because of my massive breakfast. I actually asked my friend Evan, who is a real life American, what he thinks quite a typical American lunch would be, and his answer surprised me actually. I don't know what I was expecting, but Evan said, I'd pop around to my local deli and pick up a Reuben. No idea what that is. Or, this is very much a New Jersey thing, but we're very religious about our Wawa. Wawa? Wawa? I have no idea what that is. To be fair, I defo went to Wawa for lunch more than literally any other place. They make made to order hoagies. A what now? Big in the northeastern Florida. But yeah, an Italian hoagie or a tuna salad hoagie would be my go-to beach lunch. So we're off to Wawa, not for a Reuben, but for a hoagie. I literally felt like Evan was talking another language. I had no idea what he was on about, but I googled a tuna salad hoagie. Turns out it's pretty much like a tuna Subway in the UK. Is a hoagie the same as a Subway? This is also confusing. I sent Evan a couple of pictures from Google Images of a tuna hoagie saying, is this a tuna hoagie? I don't even know if it's pronounced a hoagie, but he sent me a picture back saying this is a hoagie. I present to you the American hoagie. It's hoagie time. So if I zoom in here, I can see tuna, mayo, celery in the tuna mayo. You do you, boo. Cheese, tomato and lettuce. It does look delicious, to be fair. Apart from the tomatoes, I'm not having tomatoes in mine. There's only so far I'll go for a YouTube video, and tomatoes is not a place that I enter. So let's go and make a tuna salad hoagie. Why is it called a hoagie? Also, please ignore my change in outfit and potentially my change in skin tone. I've just fake tanned, or if you're American, I've applied self-tanner. Self-tanner is such a nice name. In the UK, we're like, nah, that's not real. Fake tan. You've got a fake tan. That's not a real tan. Just call it what it is, you know? Self-tanner. Fake tan. Not gonna lie, I didn't really get off to a great start when I went to Asda because I couldn't find a hoagie kind of roll for the life of me. So I just had to settle for this, a French baguette. They are soft though, they're not hard. So, I mean, I think the length is kind of right. First step, little bit of butter, because a little bit of butter never hurt no one, unless you've got high cholesterol, which I actually do. Then, referring back to Evan's picture of professional hoagie, on the bottom, looks like the cheese. So I've bought some cheese slices. I'm only cutting them like this to make them look professional out the side like this. Next up, I'm gonna add this little bit of celery to my tuna mayo. I don't know why there's celery in it. It seems odd to me, but American knows best. Sometimes. So here's my tuna mayo. I made this earlier and put it in the fridge. I have never in my life had celery in tuna mayo. I take every opportunity with an open heart. God bless America. This is now what we're working with. I am not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. And then we add the tuna mayo. Here's a little hoagie update. Next step would be tomatoes, but we all know how I feel about them. So, shredded lettuce. Oh, it's all falling out everywhere. My hoagie's having a boogie. When I looked at literally any hoagie recipe on the internet, they all had sweet pickle relish in. I have no idea what that is, and I could not find anything called that in the supermarket. I didn't know if it was the same thing as piccalilli in the UK, but I don't think it is. It also isn't like sweet pickle like Branston. So, Lord knows what sweet pickle relish is. So I haven't got that, unfortunately. I didn't even know what to substitute it for. So I'm just gonna have to have my hoagie plain. We have yet another expectations versus reality this afternoon. Go me. Let's send Evan a picture and see what he thinks. Rate my hoagie. This was the only drink in the American section in my local supermarket. So with my hoagie, I'm gonna have this Snapple Snappy Apple. Very creative name, America. Congrats. I'm guessing this is just apple juice, but why is it that colour? In the UK, apple juice is like, I don't want to say the colour of wee, but it kind of is. It's more like yellowy orange. Why is this one red? I wonder if this is a popular drink in America. Wow, that does not look like apple juice. It's alright, it just tastes like very watered down apple juice. Tastes more like apple squash. First hoagie experience, here we go. Here we hoagie. Would you look at that? Tastes like a tuna baguette. I think it's the sweet pickle relish that would have really made this taste different to something in the UK, but I don't rate this Snapple Snappy Apple. Well, well, well. Hannah's hoagie was a hit. I've just had a reply from real life American main man Evan. Bread looks a bit on the crunchy side, but looks alright. Taste is more important. If you're not a fan of tomato, I'd say you did great. Go on, Hans hoagie. Absolutely smashed it. Why am I actually so proud of my hoagie? It is hot in the UK today and we don't have air conditioning in this country. It is just not the norm because it's usually so cold. So please excuse if my makeup starts sweating off of my face like a real life Elphaba. It's actually about 3:30 in the afternoon now. Afternoon snack, did I hear you say? I've got a couple of sweets. First things I've got, let's start off with the basics. Nerds. I'm pretty sure I've had nerds before and I'm pretty sure they were quite nice, but I can't recall whether I've had the grape and strawberry ones. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've spilt them, I've spilt them. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, God bless America. Oh, they're crunchy. They're yummy. And then the other thing I picked up, Warheads watermelon flavoured candy. Warning, may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. This must be full of E numbers. Oh. It's like a spray. I thought it was going to be sweets. Oh my god, I didn't know it was going to be sour. I didn't even read that front bit. The label's covering it. Super sour spray candy. Oh my god, it stings. Americans, why do you hate your children? Who's giving them this? Oh, why do I keep doing it? It tastes quite nice, but it's like hurting my tongue. Now I'll give that a miss. Cost me £2 that. And then the final afternoon snack are these Flips white fudge covered pretzels. I'm pretty sure these are just sold in the UK now, like as a normal snack. But I've never tried them, and to me they're very American. I definitely think they started in America. They're alright. They're not really what I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting them to be like a biscuit for some reason. Much to my surprise, they're like pretzels. I'd eat them at a buffet, but I wouldn't choose to buy them. That don't really mean much though, because I'd eat anything at a buffet. Out of these 3 American snacks, the best are definitely the Nerds. These genuinely taste so nice. This feels like a very dramatic light for this kind of video. I was just filming something else, and excuse my sweatiness, but it is now time for dinner. I'm very excited for this. I'm really hungry. So far, breakfast, I'd give it probably a 7 out of 10 because I like every component, just slightly odd mixtures in places. Lunch, I would give an 8 out of 10. It was nice. I like a tuna baguette. Pretty standard. For dinner, I googled what is the most popular dish in America. I thought it was going to be pizza. I thought Americans loved a deep pan pizza. I was wrong. Hamburger. Hamburger with cheese though. Is that not a cheeseburger? In the UK, a hamburger is without the cheese. Let me get my sheet of preparation back. So, burger bun, obviously. Burger, cheese, lettuce, red onion, usually a tomato as well, but we know how I feel about them. And then I've also got with it fries, not chips. No chips today. No crinkle cut, no chunky chips. French fries we're going for. This wasn't found on Google. I just feel like this is a very American thing. Mac and cheese. I found some mac and cheese bites. Little breadcrumbed balls of mac and cheese. They look delicious. Never tried them before. So yeah, burger, fries, mac and cheese bites. May I present to you the American dream. Look at the layers in that burger too. A little French fry, don't mind me. America, you've done good with your national dish, let me say. Okay, so for my dessert, a little birdie told me, a little birdie being Google, that America's most popular dessert is apple pie. This is definitely a cop-out. We could have made an apple pie, but never mind. Today we have Mr. Kipling Bramley apple pies, one of those in the microwave with a bit of ice cream. Cheers to America. So my friends, that's all I've got to offer today, I'm afraid. Absolutely gutted. I bet you're gonna miss me. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below which country would you like me to eat from next. And if you have any specific food suggestions, that is much appreciated. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the American edition of this series. I really enjoyed this today. My favourite meal was definitely dinner, but all in all, I do think Americans smash their food. From what I can remember, it tastes a lot better in America than it does in my kitchen. Do subscribe to see my future videos and to check out the rest of this series. I'm so excited for what's to come with this. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you're all having a lovely week, and I'll see you again soon with another little video. Bye guys, love ya.